Okay, this is Ken. In the morning before we're going to get Alicia's tree in, I'm going to actually go out into the backyard and I'm going to actually get a little bit of something of Alicia's to add with the tree. You see we're coming into the side area of the house and we're just going to walk back here. There's an area back here where Alecia actually was very proud about what she had done. I'm pointing right at right now. This little area here she made about 3 years ago, which is an area that she grew a lot of herbs in, and she actually put the wood frame together. She was very proud of doing that. And so anyway, she put the soil in here and actually did most of the work in this area, so I have not really changed it much from when she had done the work. The soil is pretty much the same soil that she had put in to balance out all of the nutrients in the area. So I'm going to grab some of the soil and I'm going to actually put it in with the tree when we go out to the Arboretum today when we're going to plant it. So let's come on over here and I'm going to get a few things. I don't know if I can do this all with one hand while I'm recording, but I'm going to try my best. So we'll put this down here. Excuse me. Still getting over a cold. A little bit of soil, not much. Just a little bit of something that is part of Alecia. There we go. Okay. Grab that. Come on over here. And we'll secure everything. And then we will head on over to the Arboretum. Okay, we are at the parking lot at the Arboretum. I'm going to head on down to the maple grove. Hopefully the ladies that will be helping me are out there already. Rick Jordan mentioned to me that they would be digging the hole yesterday at 3:30, so I don't know if that will be the case, but if the hole is dug, then I can deposit some of Alicia's planter soil in it. It's a part to help the tree grow. How's that? So we're going to head on down the trail here, which is going towards the maple grove. It's not too far of a walk, it's just a little jaunt. I don't know if I'll run the video here for the entire length because I want to save some of the space on the flip share for the planting of the tree. So we'll head on down here a little ways and then I'll turn this off. And when we get to the maple grove, I'll turn it back on. So how's that? Okay? And Mom and Alice, I think you remember this walk. This is the same walk we went on at least once or twice out to the maple grove. So now it's a little different. Not as many leaves, not as green, but still quite beautiful. Okay, so I'll shut this off and we'll resume here shortly when I get there. Okay, we're at the maple grove now. I don't know if I can see anybody out there just yet. I'm not even sure there's a hole dug yet, which would not surprise me. Rick has not been the most dependable fellow when it comes to planning and arranging anything, but I think I'm pointing in the right direction where the tree should be going, and maybe there is a hole there and I just can't see it from here. Wait a minute, there they are. I see him over there. I see somebody. Okay, so good. We've got somebody over here. That's good. I'm going to turn this off for right now, and we'll resume. So, just give us your name.
Kellen Wood.
Kellen and?
And Polly.
And Polly. So Kellen and Polly are going to be helping us to prepare the place for the new tree, the new Harlequin tree. Hopefully it will last and stay variegated and not not do what the old one did. So, and as far as the tree is concerned, here it is. It's a little bit different than the previous one. I don't know. You guys know how old this tree is?
No, I'm not sure. It's probably...
Looks like about maybe, I don't know, two years.
No, I think it's older than that.
You think that?
A 2-year-old maple would probably only be...
Oh, okay, really? So it might be
It
8,
might be
5,
4 or
8?
5,
Yeah, okay. All right, good.
But they might know those details from the nursery.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, I'm going to shut this off for right now and let these guys do their work without too much cameras on them.
That might be
They're camera shy. Okay guys, so we're getting ready to drop the tree in. I'm going to throw a little bit of soil in to the hole as they're getting ready to do it. We have Rick here. Say hello to Rick.
Hi.
This is the guy that made it all happen. So here we go. Soil's going in as they're getting ready to.
Break up the roots a bit.
All right, I'm going to back away and let them go do their thing. They're going to kind of break it up a little bit, I think.
I'm just gonna kind of...
There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Open the roots up a little bit, yeah.
Do you know how old this tree
So Rick, what do you think? You think it's about 5 years old?
Probably.
Yeah?
Maybe. Yeah.
And you're hoping like heck it's going to be variegated when it...
Sean's the only one who's seen it with leaves on.
Oh, really?
Well, from here.
Yeah?
So he was down. He went down to the nursery.
Yeah?
And he flagged, like there was, I don't know how many trees came in that order.
Yeah?
But he flagged a bunch of them, and we don't know what happened. But somehow the whole delivery thing got screwed up, and
Oh my God.
well, I guess they called his number
Yeah.
the week he was away on vacation.
Uh-huh.
But when he didn't get an answer, and his message said I'm away, they didn't call anybody else.
Ah,
And so that sort of, I think then the paperwork sort of,
that put a kibosh on it for a while, huh? And that pushed you late into the
well, very
in the
late.
fall, yeah. Otherwise, you would have had this in here a lot
Oh,
earlier. Yeah.
Ideally, we would have had it in.
September, October, somewhere around there.
Well, we sort of had to wait till the leaves fall.
Yeah.
Like with deciduous stuff, we like to wait till the leaves fall. So
Yeah, yeah.
This year, leaves took forever to fall.
Yeah, yeah.
I know at home I've got one tree that I'm positive it's the last tree in the neighborhood to lose its leaves, and it's always after the city's picked up.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
got so many leaves that we can't use them all. So
Huh. So Polly's doing a good job of breaking up the roots a little bit.
yeah, and that's just like if we were digging that from our own nursery with the tractor, ideally, well, any nursery, ideally they go in the year before and they called root pruning. So they dig around it
Right.
to sever roots,
Right.
and then that promotes new root growth for
Right.
the following year.
Yep.
So essentially we're,
Yep.
and they would have done that before it went into the pot. We
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, there's some big ones that are circled, and I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. We don't want them girdled, huh?
no.
That's the death of a tree when they get girdled like that. Yeah.
Was it like 2 years ago when some had leaves? Someone
Had
came in and
what?
excavate some of the old roots and
Yeah.
prune them into ground.
Oh,
Like the older
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh really?
That was Doug with his air spade.
Oh my God, really? So even when they're in the ground, you guys can do some work too, huh?
With this air spade, yeah. It's,
Wow.
but it, I
Better
hate to
do
say it,
now.
but I've seen still today, not here,
Uh-huh.
but I've seen practices where, well, two things. Some places, if they're putting in a hedge, they'll use an auger.
Yeah.
So it makes a nice hole, but it also puts a glaze on the outside of the hole, which, believe it or not, the little micro roots have a tough time breaking through.
Oh yeah.
And then if they don't prune the roots off to fit the hole, they put it in and they twist it. So
Oh.
the roots are already starting to spiral
Oh, that's not good.
before they backfill.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So you're saying that it's an art. There's an art to planting trees, huh?
I wouldn't say it's an art so much as just some common sense, but people don't use it's all to get it done quick.
Well, you know, common sense is not always that common.
Well, that's
to be
true,
honest
yeah.
with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
I can't tell you how many people I've seen that just kind of throw things in a hole and the hole's too small and it's actually planted too high.
yep.
You know, and that's it. I can see it's not gonna make it. Okay, they're getting ready to they're gonna drop it in, or no, they're gonna rotate it, I think. Oh, you're all squared away. You're good. You guys are good. There we go.
This is perfect.
It's a little bit high.
Well, no, by the time you count for the soil with, like if you went from here over,
Yeah,
that's going to be right.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Drop it down a little bit more if you want.
Well, it looks...
Maybe it looks okay. It's better to be a little bit high.
Yeah, it's better high
Better,
than low.
better a little higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Cool. All right, it's in the ground. I'm going to resume this in a few minutes.
We're
I want to
trying
take some
to find
pictures. Okay. Well, we finished it up. We finally got the tree in. It's a little thing. It looks like it's about 7 years old. Even though it looks pretty scrawny, it'll grow quick, as maples do. Not really growing quick, but grow in a reasonable size, probably over the next 10 to 15 years, which is good. Rick mentions that it's got a lifetime of roughly about 120 years, so it'll be around for quite some time. So we're walking back to the car, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop by the bench, maybe take a quick video as I get there, just to kind of show you that setting, in the winter especially, or actually coming into the winter. We're still, I think, in fall. We're still at the end, coming in the end of fall. But anyway, we'll look at the bench and then we'll head on back home, and I'll try to see if I can put all this together and get it on out. Hopefully it won't be too large in an email. If it is, I'll put it on a CD and send it out in a few weeks. Okay? Real good then. Bye. Okay, we're coming across the road here, the entrance into the Arboretum from the college side, and we're moving into the area where we've got Alecia's bench. Turns out this was the area where we would go to and have a rest time or a picnic or whatever after we had walked around the Arboretum for a few hours. And this is kind of our place. And it turned out it's not too far away from a place where Maggie and Sherry had spent some time. Was very interested. So we're coming up on Alecia's bench. For some of you, you're pretty familiar with this. Others may not be. So here it is. It's actually turns out it's usually surrounded by lilacs, one of Alecia's favorite plants, and so we thought it would be really nice to have a bench put here. I'll show you the engraving on the bench. It's nothing really fantastic, but you can see it there. It's basically just identifies her as being somebody in this world. So we pan around to get a view of the area where we would normally look at it when we would come in here during the springtime and summer, usually full of blooms and plants and all kinds of flowers and birds. And Alecia liked it. Very enjoyable area. It turns out there's actually no bench in this area, so this works out quite well. Rick Jordan, the manager of the Arboretum, was very happy with us selecting this as a place to put a bench for Alecia, because he didn't have any other benches over here, interestingly enough. Just right up above here is the first parking lot that I'm just going to walk up directly to the car from. You can actually see the car up there if you just kind of look real close. So, yep. So, anyway, this is where we've more or less commemorated Alecia and her life. And I'll come back later on probably in a couple days and attempt to take a picture of the plaque posting with the tree. They got to set the post in the ground. It's got to go pretty deep, and then affix the plaque. So I'll be coming back for that. Okay, take care.